The other type of friction that we are going to talk about is the rolling friction. Rolling friction, as the name suggests, is the kind of friction that exists between two objects that are rolling or rotating about an axis. For example, the wheels of your car. The friction between the wheels of your car and the ground is known as rolling friction. As your car moves forward, the wheels are rotating or they're rolling over the ground. So, the type of friction that is created between the ground and the wheels is called rolling friction. Here is a diagram of a wheel on this side. However, you need to understand that when your car is moving, two things are happening simultaneously. Firstly, the tires are rotating, and secondly, the car is moving forward. So, your tires are rolling and the friction created between the ground and the tires is known as rolling friction. And the friction that's been created between the forward motion of the car and the ground would be known as sliding friction. Friends, when a cyclist applies brakes to stop his or her bicycle, the wheels of the bicycle stop rolling and start to slide over the road. The cycle stops very quickly because the sliding friction is greater than the rolling friction. Isn't this interesting? We can also reduce friction by using ball bearings or roller bearings. We use this because the rolling friction is lesser than the sliding friction. Now, there are some important points related to this topic that you need to understand. The force of friction is vital for the tires to roll over the ground. The tires won't roll if there is no friction, which means your car won't move without friction, your bicycles won't move if there's no friction, and you won't walk if there's no friction. That's precisely why there's a chance of slipping if the floor is wet, because the wet floor actually decreases friction. In order to avoid slipping or skidding of cars, we actually create a design or grooves on the tires to increase the amount of friction between the tires and the surface. As we have just discussed a little bit about skidding and braking, we are going to discuss them in more detail in the next video.